why the source of illusion is not what we think it is. When someone gets captivated by some illusion, say a bottle of alcohol or a good-looking person, what is the cause of that illusion? An obvious answer might be, it's that object. Only because they perceive that object did they go into the illusion. But are things really that simple? Others may perceive that very object and not go into illusion. Why is that? Maybe because the cause of illusion is not that particular object, but the impressions within the minds of the observers which make them vulnerable to illusion. Echoing this point, the Bhagavad Gita states that sensual desires, self-destructive desire is situated not outside of us but inside us. Indriyani mano buddhir asyadhisthana muchyate etair vimohayattesha jnanamavritya dehinam. So, what does this mean practically for us? For those who are trying to resist illusion, it means we need to focus our endeavors on inner purification, not on outer vilification or condemnation of the objects that tempt us. The Bhagavad Gita, for example, indicates that the stress always has to be on inner purification. Suppose we find ourselves attacked. We need to precisely identify who is attacking us. Otherwise, our counterattacks may be ineffective or even self-destructive. Similarly, when we find ourselves attacked by illusion, we need to identify what causes that illusion so that our counterattack can be effective. If we keep blaming the tempting objects, then we are letting our illusion-prone mind go untreated, and even if we succeed in blaming and shaming that tempting object, which is increasingly difficult in today's liberalized culture, we'll soon find ourselves captivated by some other illusion. Of course, fighting in a war does mean taking necessary precautions. If we are particularly vulnerable to a particular sense object, we need to keep a distance from it, but without blaming it and without neglecting the need for purifying ourselves. How can we purify ourselves? The best way, Gita Wisdom explains, is by focusing our mind on the all pure divine Krishna through Bhakti Yoga practice. Thereby we can increase our immunity to illusion. To summarize, illusion is caused not so much by what we perceive as by not so much by what is perceived as by the mind that perceives.